Alright, I'm making another video about Heather Coco Schnell YSL, this nasty animal. And again, I'm going to try to parse my words. So it looks like she's on Instagram. The quote or the title rather is Megan Trainor Treat Myself. She got 9 likes. Excuse me. So here it goes. I love luxury hotels and fine dining, comma. I love fashion, my family, and fun times with good people. Alright, so I'm going to stop and break that down. She loves luxury hotels, fine dining, and she loves fashion. Then she loves her family. Then fun times with good people. Tells you all you need to know. I love to create beautiful, aesthetic, pleasing looks for myself, my children, and my home. Her children aren't first. She says myself, my children, and my home. None of whom I is the excuse me. None of who I am is defined by this Coleman tent since she's been living in a tent for a year. 38 weeks 38 weeks pregnant, month 12 in a tent with more than 30 requests for shelter ignored. I swear she said 20 the other day, so I guess it's now 30. I guess she can't keep count, or I can't keep count. Either way, they get turned down because she's trying to bring all of her luggage in the shelter, and she's trying to bring Xavier up in there with her. She's not going to abide by any rules, not smoking, or doing lines, or injecting allegedly into herself. So 30 requests for shelter ignored. The city said once the baby is born, Xavier and I and the baby, that's grammar. The city said, this is all one sentence. The city said once the baby is born, Xavier, no comma, and I, no comma, and the baby, no comma, will qualify for emergency housing as a family. They're not even married. They said the system for single people is crowded or too crowded. I don't think God wants that for me. I don't think God wants that for me. She's known Xavier for 18 months. She's been pregnant twice. The first set of kids, twins, were deleted at, I think, 5 or 6 months. December 22. My oldest child graduates high school this year. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, she has a 17-year-old, and that's a hell of a gap. So it's going to be 18 years between your kids, your oldest and your youngest. I'm pretty sure I deserve. Here we go. I'm pretty sure I deserve my apartment and my car to be replaced so that I can pull up to her graduation on my own with her little baby brother and my other 2 children. I'm a mother of 3. You're supposed to have more than that. Soon to be 4. Yeah, you're supposed to have 6. Notice that she doesn't talk about her the kids that got deleted. Right? She don't feel no remorse, no pain, no loss, nothing. She doesn't even mention them. I'm gonna hit that sentence one more time. That run-on ass sentence. I'm pretty sure I deserve my apartment and my car to be replaced. Not that she won't work for it, earn it, right? She won't talk about they are people always trying to destroy her and take things from her. So if people are going to supply it for you, they can easily take it away and cancel the lease or cancel the contract on you. You don't want to earn it your damn self, or more so Xavier, your child's father, should provide it. I'm pretty sure that I deserve my apartment and my car to be replaced so that I can pull up on her graduation on my own with her little baby and brother and my other 2 children. I am a mother of 3, soon to be 4. That's all one sentence. This woman talked about her education and college and university, rah, rah, rah. Okay. The first thing Xavier told me when he pulled up on his at Ride Zomo, like she's trying to get notification from that company, like she's trying to get sponsored or something, like 18 months ago, was that Jehovah God himself sent him to protect Sent him to protect and save me from the abuse I was enduring in the street. You're only in the street because you won't get a job and you won't take care of your damn self. That's why you're in the street and you act crazy with everyone you come in contact with. That's why your family gonna leave you on the street. Heather, they've been leaving you on the streets. It's been 4 years now. Easy, you've been in the streets. You yourself claim at 14 they sent you, she says, to a third world country, Jamaica, and that's where her mom dropped her off. She thought she was going on vacation. Her mom just dropped her off in Jamaica at this teen get right school, because I guess she wasn't acting right at 14. Although Heather claimed she was working since 14. But I guess you were working, paying taxes while in Jamaica. Okay. Heather tells a lot of stories. Moving on. I was not in the I was not in the street because I have a problem or a lack of education or ability to work. That sounds like a guilty conscience. I'm going to read that again. I was not in the street because I have a problem or a lack of education or ability to work. There are no commas in that sentence. I've been being intentionally oppressed and abused since 2020 when I reported to the local government that I was being human sexually trafficked. That's some grammar. I have received zero assistance, not even 1 day of therapy. Well, we all know you need it. And I've seen a video, I saw it once, where the cops threw you in a padded room. I swear to God, I've seen that video. I don't know who had it, whether it was Crazy Train or Smitten Kitten or that Steve the Live dude. They have destroyed my vehicle, my apartment, separated me from my children, and left me in the street to die. There are no commas in that sentence. I'm going to read that again. They have destroyed my vehicle, my apartment, separated me from my children, and left me in the street to die. I'm still alive. That was a whole sentence. I'm still alive. And, starting a sentence with and I'm multiplying. That's probably the worst thing for humanity. It's Heather Gillespie to multiply. Estimated arrival date for baby number 4. She doesn't even talk about the baby's name. She's mentioned it, but she just calls him baby number 4. Because calling the baby by his name would not highlight that he's the 4th child. Like having multiple children is supposed to make people want to donate to you. So she says they have destroyed my vehicle. Nobody destroyed your vehicle. You drove that vehicle from Chicago down to Georgia. Excuse me, you drove it down to Florida. And in Florida, you openly admit that you were escorting in Florida. And then you claim that you were held there but beyond your will, or against your will rather. And then you try to drive back to, keep in mind, she says she's been a mother to her kids. She had 100% custody the whole time. She only lost custody after she met Dylan, but she met Dylan after she came back from Florida. She didn't even buy that Cadillac. The girl that was being trafficked was the Amy girl, and you used her credit card information and some false reports. And there's videos of Amy actually attesting to the fact that you stole her identity and used her identity to go ahead and get the Cadillac. So you had the Cadillac in Chicago, you drove down to Florida, you were escorting out of Florida, you tried to drive back, and that's when the car blew up in Valdosta, Florida. You say Valdosta, or it's Valdosta. Either way, I guess there was some mechanics lien. They sold the car at auction, and this was recently. I don't know if it was Crazy Train or Smitten Kitten that had it, but Heather was posting that they sold the car at auction, so the car's gone. The repair bill was worth more than the car was worth, right? Plus, when we saw you on Love After Lockup, the car had a whole bunch of dents in it. The car came from auction at best. Ain't no lease return. Yeah. So ain't nobody destroy your vehicle. That was you. Where are the receipts, Heather? You claim you got all the receipts. Show the receipts of you getting oil changes, radiator fluid flush, transmission flush, and you don't even talk about what's wrong with the car. You never said, well, excuse me, maybe once you've mentioned it. Head gasket. It's Cadillac with a 3.8. Guarantee that thing gonna blow up. 3800 series from GM. That was pure garbage anyway. So ain't nobody destroy your car. As far as your apartment, ain't nobody destroy your apartment. That's when that Eric Schultz dude, because you're the one who put out the dude's damn name, He got you the apartment. He paid first and last, and you were there in December, and they probably kicked you out. What, February, March? Because you were there from December and didn't pay 1 month's rent. You're complaining about your car being blown up, and then dude brought you over a Honda Civic. You're running that car into the ground. He came back one night, the second set of keys, got his car back because you're on live driving his car crazy while on the damn phone. Of course, the dude's gonna get his car back. He ain't putting no money up in it. Excuse me. And you running down the dude's car. You know what I'm saying? So he came with a second set of keys and got his car back. Nobody destroyed your car. Nobody destroyed your apartment. That Eric got you because you won't show any documentation proving that you got that apartment on your own. It's Eric that got it. He put his credit on the line for you, and you stiffed him, and you mash up that dude's credit for what? For he's trying to help you out, and then you want to email him and cuss him out. That's why the dude called you all them types of name. I can't even repeat it in this. All right, so Heather, you're a mess. I hope the child is not a stillborn. I really do. And that's why you've been fearful. Because I'm gonna shout out Smitten Kitten. She had made the point. That's why you have barely gone to any prenatal care before. After the one doctor, I think they had like a South Asian name, and then the Kristen Gallagher is the one that you put all her information out, trying to call her a fake doctor because she's the one that recommended you get the psychiatric evaluation because she noticed that you were screwed up in the head, and people were probably emailing her only after you put all their information out. Of course, people gonna call her and tell you crazy and that you trying to extort the baby for a place to live and all types of craziness, and you still gonna do drugs. It's more than marijuana you do. We know that at the least, and that's exactly what I was gonna get at. Because the epidural, if and when you ever were to take the epidural, it's again, shout out Smitten Kitten. Apparently they gotta do blood tests before you get an epidural, and it would expose all the drugs in your system. It's not just energy drinks and marijuana in Heather Gillespie's system. We know because we've done seen her eyeballs get all dilated and big and then small, then big and small. She starts slurring her words, rocking back and forth. Her face gets all flush. Yeah. I think Heather's honestly drinking with this baby. I honestly think there's going to be some we call it fetal alcohol syndrome. That placenta is pure vodka. Sad to say, but there's a good chance. Remember, again, as I said in my other video, she was asking for $40 to get her nails done. Manicure, pedi, and a tip for $40. And then a few days later, she pops up asking for $200. But on the first day when she was asking for $40, she pops up in the liquor store going live, looking at bottles, talking about, oh, this one looks pretty, oh, we should get this one. That's what Heather does with your donation money. That baby is, that's what, a New York Island, what do you call it, Long Island iced tea? That's what that baby's swimming in right now. Along with energy drinks. Ugh. It's a miracle if that child come out safe. It's going to be a miracle if that baby come out safe. And yeah, as I think it was Mama Bear that said it, it's going to be one hell of a ride. If you guys think Heather is entertaining now, wait till they take that baby away and they throw her right back up in that tent and she ain't getting an apartment. God damn, hell have no fury. It's late. I need to get to bed. Y'all have a good night.